I got 5 more low competition t-shirt niches that are actually moving and not flooded with the same old canvas template designs. If you're tired of wasting time uploading stuff that never sells, this is your weekly shortcut. And if you're new here, I do this every single week. Go deep on the research so you don't have to guess. My name is RJ Martinez. I run a print-on-demand business focused on Amazon merch, but these ideas work on Etsy, Redbubble, and anywhere you are uploading your designs. I've sold over $500,000 in royalties all time and sold over 125,000 products. Real quick, here's how I find these. I use a mix of Amazon search data, manual digging, and research tools like Merch Informer to see what's trending, what's underserved, and what's actually getting sales. Then I filter out the overdone stuff. No copyright, no trademarks, and nothing with 9 million results. If it's on this list, it's because there's room for you to rank, even as a beginner. And now with that being said, make sure you always double check for trademarks and copyrights. Let's get into the niches. All right, so first niche idea is going to be full vintage Rome. Okay, now you can see like it's the old school Coliseum right here. 4.7 out of 5, 18 reviews or ratings, 50 bought in the past month. And it's just a historical, so it's like a souvenir shirt, right? Now, when it comes to stuff like this, anything souvenir, anything you can possibly think of for any city or anything like that will be a really good idea. If we come down, let's see. The BSR is probably on the bottom down here, 285. It's been up since 22.2, so that's a really good sign. And the BSRs, I'm pretty sure they're moving them around and hiding them around and messing with the stuff, but you can see right there by looking at that. The last 30 days, it looks like it's consistently selling. So let's come over here. Let's look at 127 results. And you're going to see Rome Historical Landmarks Vintage Italy flag t-shirt. So this is the one we clicked on, but then also too by looking at the keywords that we looked in the search bar right here, something like this can work, anything like that. You can see that the BSRs are pretty good. And when you see these BSRs right here on the page, that means that we're looking for demand, okay? Keep in mind, that's the overall pick for this one. We're looking for demand. And when we see demand, that means that this is selling. So what else can you do here? Okay. Just think of the first thing I've told you is just different cities, different landmarks, stuff like that. When it comes to anything like that, obviously you have to making sure that you're double checking for trademarks and copyrights, because that's important too. And if you don't know it, I wouldn't recommend you do it, because if you don't understand it, don't do it. And then if I come over here into Ideogram AI, all the tools that I use to help me do research in this video is going to be down below in the description. And if you want research done for you too, I have my weekly top research design vault. That's going to be down below. You get 20 low competition niches a week with prompts like this. Okay, so this is the prompt right here. That's the prompt for this one. And let's look at what Ideogram AI created for us. Some cool stuff, huh? And keep in mind, when it's creating this stuff, you can also just get certain elements from it, okay? Don't just be like real narrow-minded that it has to create like that. If you're going to do it, it's gonna obviously take you several tries to get it, but all the time it doesn't get it right. It does take a little bit of like human power, okay? But leverage it to do 80% of the work. Next one is the Patriotic Boston Terrier dog. See the American flag with the sunglasses. One thing I always recommend too is just try to get a little bit more of the stars, but this is the thing, understanding more about the actual design itself, but then also too the market's going to decide if it's a good design or not, right? When it comes to any of this. So if we look at the last 30 days, you can see it's made sales, right? And it's going up a bit, but come over here, we're 107.14 BSR. It was uploaded May 5th, 2025 this year, but it looks like it obviously probably did a little bit better because of 4th of July. But this right here is more of a evergreen design, okay? So like it's going to sell during Christmas too as well. But during certain holidays like 4th of July, there's going to be a lot of search volume and a lot of sales velocity coming to this design. Come over here, we have a result of 333 Boston Terrier dog American flag. You can see that's a cool one right there. That's a cool one. That's a cool one. Come over here, look at the ideogram. You can see right here, this is going to be the prompt idea. Really cool. Okay. This is a cool design. Like it crushed the actual, like every single one. The dog is good. If you just plan on just using the dog, like it's really good. Really good. All right. Next one, 1 foot. So it's Amputated Recovery Bigfoot. This is actually a really good, clever idea. I like stuff like this. Like when you see stuff like this, it's, if someone has an amputated leg, right? it relates to them. So it's like cool, it's fun for them, right? You're having some fun with it and then showing them a cool design and it makes sense for them. I'm pretty sure the person that gets this t-shirt is like smiling and happy that this is a cool design, you know what I mean? And 4.8 out of 5, 32 ratings. You see how that retro effect. Instead of Bigfoot, it's 1 foot. Let's come down. Let's look at the BSR. I'm not going to show that chart because it keeps disappearing. I've come over here 311. Okay, uploaded 2021, May 16th. Come over here, Bigfoot Amputated t-shirt, 296, and you got different ideas over here. These two are the top ones right here. This is the overall pick that we're just looking at. We come over here. Let's look at that prompt. You can see the prompt right here. Okay, that's what I typed into the search bar to generate this actual image. So if you're unaware of it, that's what that is right there. It's like a RoboCop leg right there. Pretty cool. This one's cool too. This one's cool too. It's cool. But also too, remember, like if you want to do something similar, you can put your own phrase here and then leverage these actual graphics, like some of the retro styles. It's clean. Next one, we had a golden retriever. I love golden retrievers too, by the way. I have 2 English bulldogs. Every time I see a golden retriever, I have to say hi to him. Her, the cool one right here, Western Cowboy. But look, it's like is it the moon or is it the moon style astronaut cactus chilling in a lawn chair with the cowboy hat? That's pretty dope, right? It's pretty cool. You can see what they did here. Made it look good on all the lighter colors, right? 1698, 5.0 out of 5. Pretty cool design. Here's another one. This one I thought was really cool. We got a golden retriever with a flag in his mouth with the little scarf around his neck and then the cowboy hat. I thought this was a really cool one too as well. Really similar. You get the cactus. Seems like the desert style, like Western desert style. Keep that in mind when I'm seeing that. And then we come over here, Howdy Golden Retriever, Western Cowboy with a result of 212. And you're going to see by looking at these BSRs, 997, almost 1 million. And then that other one that I looked at first, or the second one, was down here, 443. I thought that was a really cool one. That one got my attention, so I had to pull that one up for you guys. And if we come over here, you see this is the prompt right there. All right, now let's look at these images. This is pretty cool. Like little things too, making sure that you pay attention to the detail. Like you obviously want to make sure like he's sitting in the chair. Maybe this may make more sense. I think we're missing a cowboy hat in there. So if you want to put a cowboy hat in there, that would be a good idea, but still pretty cool. The detail work in it's pretty amazing. Next one, mom of the birthday duck. Okay, 5.0 out of 4, right? 1699, white with the graphic. Now remember, so mom, there's dad, I'm pretty sure sister, brother, like anything like this when it comes to birthday style. And going back right here too, like this will work good for, I think, raccoons too as well. Just keep that in mind. Just thought about that right now. Raccoons, anything like that will be really good idea. Now over here, now as I was saying about the birthday, you're like scaling these out because the goal is to have the whole family buy it. So if there's mom, brother, and dad and mom, 4 people buy the t-shirt. Okay, what about aunt or 5? You know what I mean? Grandma, grandpa, that's 7. So as you think about this, like putting it under one brand, when they click on it and they go see the rest of the t-shirts, make sure you have the whole lineup. You got the whole family lined up so they can make a purchase. Okay, and it makes it easier for them. 5.0 out of 5. Most likely they see this, I wonder if they have any more than me. Click on the brand and see if they can get all the matching t-shirts, right? So that's something to keep in mind when it comes to any of that. Now we come over here, 607, Mama the Birthday Duck t-shirt. And then if you come down here and see that this one we looked at, 527 BSR. This is a Disney one. We don't mess with those. Here's another one, Mama. That's a little wild duck, it looks like. Mom of the Silly Goose. It's a good one because we know that the goose, silly goose, anything with goose is trending, right? So keep that in mind. Here's the other one, Dad of the Birthday Duck. See what's going on here. So the most likely they're buying doubles with the BSRs, very similar. Now we come over here and look at the prompt, right? Boom. And then Mom of the Birthday Duck. And hey, if you want a head start every single week without doing the research yourself, I've got the Top Research Design Vault. It's just $10 a month, and I drop a fresh sheet every week. Hot niche ideas, low competition keywords, trends that you can actually start ranking in, AI prompt suggestions, and basically everything you need to skip the research and start creating faster. You can grab it with the link down below. All right, those are this week's 5 low competition niches. If you found something useful, give this video a like or drop a comment down below if you have any question. Make sure you hit those notification bells and subscribe to my channel, please, because I'll be back next week with 5 more low competition niches. If you want more low competition niches right now, watch this video next. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.